I'm James Vladyka from Fish Hounds Outdoors Guide Service. I'm here with Clam Pros Les Myers, Scott Blair, and Dylan Smith. We're down here on a setback on the Connecticut River targeting crappie, perch, and big bluegills. We're the ice team. Bring it!
The Connecticut River is actually the largest as well as the longest river in New England, actually forming the border between the states of New Hampshire and Vermont. So, when targeting the unbelievable grab bag of panfish this system can offer up,
there's what we're talking about. Good Connecticut River perch.
James, Les, Dylan, and Scott need a plan to more quickly begin to break down this enormous water.
Okay guys, what we got here is we got shallow weeds over into here, and there's a nice little strip to this side of the shallow weeds that gets a little deeper. These fish like to hug right in this channel. So what we're gonna do is Dylan and Scott and myself, we're gonna take and we're gonna start right up through, and we're gonna go 3 wide and punch this channel open. So that way we can fish close to the weeds in the deep water and then closer to shore. We'll see if we can't locate these fish. How's that sound?
In order to speed up the fishing, in addition to combing the setbacks of this section of the Connecticut River, James is also following up each of the holes they drill with his double vision Vexilar to quickly drop down and get some recon on both fish and structure as they move on down the shoreline.
Hey Jamie, there's some fish here. You should check out this hole.
All right.
Oh, I got one coming up.
Is it a good one?
Yeah, come give me a hand. So I got that transducer cable. Man, Jamie, these fish are really pounding today if you can find them.
That's a nice one, huh? That's a nice girl bluegill.
Yeah, check that out.
Although fishing a frozen river can sound kind of scary, we very rarely ever fish the river itself. What we fish are the setbacks. Now a setback is nothing more than an offshoot or a bay of the river. Now when fishing these setbacks, we're looking for 2 key things. We're looking for deep water, and we're looking for weed edges off the deep water. Now to find that, due to the lack of lake maps, there's only one way to do it. And what we do is we drill a lot of holes. And I will come behind them spot checking with my Vexilar double vision. The double vision is great because not only does it have a flasher on it, but it has the underwater camera. So you can check for depths and you can see what's going on underneath there. When we find the key locations that we're looking for, we will drill that area out and we will fish that to try to catch as many fish as we can catch in that area. So the key to fishing these setbacks is by staying mobile, drilling a lot of holes, and using our electronics, we're able to be more successful. Hey Les, you ain't talked that fish into biting yet?
Oh man, they're over here. They're giving me a hard time. They're being finicky, finicky, finicky.
Even though Les, James, Scott, and Dylan aren't spread that far apart, it's funny how just a few feet can make a world of difference on not only the concentration of fish, but also in their mood.
You know, we got a few extra holes over here. You could probably come try one of these.
Yeah, I'm about ready to. I'm telling you, this guy right here is not cooperating. Those 2-3 that came through suspended though got me all excited. I don't know. I know those were either some nice bass or a couple of slamming crappies.
They're about 4 feet down.
Yeah, that's where those guys came through. They were about 4 feet down. There was about 3 good ones.
You guys marking some fish?
Nice big wide
Coming
signal.
off the bottom pretty good, but not
Coming
biting.
up off the bottom now.
Which is why working together to continually peg their location can keep you on the fish as they move up and down in the water column.
Boy, there's a lot of them down there. Oh, there's one right there. One thing I like about this Connecticut River is you never know what you're gonna catch. You could drop down, you could catch a perch, you catch a crappie, you catch a bluegill. What do we got here? Oh, nice bullgill. These fish on the river, nice and thick. Beautiful fish down here. The Connecticut River, this is just amazing fishery. What we're using is these Mackie plastic. They're a nice soft plastic bait attached with a tungsten jig. I used to be a live bait fisherman, but plastic has come a long ways. I find myself now 99.9% of the time just using plastic.
Everyone's got their go-to baits. For me, it's Mackie Plastics. In this box, I got just about every color and shape that he makes. I like to be prepared, so having my selections keeps me prepared. Whenever I go out on the ice, I always have 2 baits on me. The first one that I'll talk about is the Jamie. It's got a very streamlined profile. It's got a split tail, so the action's killer. The other bait is the Mackie. It's got a good profile. It's got 5 tails protruding from the base. and it fishes very slow, so you can entice even the most finicky fish. When I'm out here, you know, color selection is very, very important. So dawn and dusk situations, I'm fishing bright colors. I'm looking at pinks and whites, you know, anything that'll attract fish that's coming in. If it's sunny out, I'm probably gonna look for more neutral colors, you know, the browns, the greens, and the black. Being a day like today, you know, we got water levels that are falling. Being that the water's already down 2 feet and still dropping, and with the skies overcast, our primary bait today has been the jamie, in light colors primarily. So no matter the situation, Mackie Plastics has you covered.
Just like on a lake system, staying mobile to keep on the fish is also a key factor here on the Connecticut River.
Got one coming up.
And this new set of holes has James, Dylan, Scott, and Les slowly moving out into deeper water.
We just punched a new set of holes here. It looks like it's working out in our favor.
As they try to bust their 10-inch average on a new school of crappies that they're sitting over, which on this river, with their approach, is just a matter of time.
Oh, there's a nice fish.
What you got, Scott?
Oh, it's a nice crappie. Look at that crappie, Jamie.
Nice fish, Scott. That's a good river crappie.
That's a really nice, very pretty fish. It's a nice 10-inch crappie.
Yeah, that is a good fish. There's some bigger ones down in here, but it seems like the 10-inch seems to be the ones that we're getting right now. We might have to go out in the deeper channel out here and see if we can get some of those bigger ones we were getting the other day. As a guide here in Vermont, I need to be efficient and stay mobile. That's why Clam's Pro TC is my go-to shelter. The Pro TC has a lot of options that comes with it, such as a folding seat that moves from front to back and side to side. So I can get all my gear in here. I can fit my rod locker, I can fit my heater, and I can fit my Vexilar flasher. There's a ton of storage. Not only with the features that it comes with, but Clam makes a lot of accessories to help you trick your trap. As you see on the front here, I have a light, so in those late night conditions when those fish are still biting and you don't want to get off the ice, you just plug in your light and go. Besides that, the 600 denier fabric helps this thing stay warm, and the thermal cap reduces condensation. Nobody likes to be fishing and have water dripping on your head. When this thing is set up, it has plenty of room for your heater and your flasher. When packed up, coming in at 68 pounds, I can very easily myself load this onto my Arctic Cat snowmobile and run and gun to the next hole.
Oh, there's one on the Vex.
Scott, you got fish over there?
Yep. I'm gonna take it.
I got them over here too.
Oh, I got a nice one.
Oh, there's a nice one.
Yeah, I don't know that.
What do you got?
I don't know. It's a nice fish.
Is that a good one? Oh, look at that hog. Oh, man.
Look at that. There's a 10-inch river gill right there.
That's a nice guy.
Nice fish,
That's wicked.
Nice, nice, nice.
Man, this is a nice bowl. This is a true example of a nice Connecticut River bluegill right here. Look how thick the shoulders are on this.
What a hog.
What a nice
Great
fish.
fish. You said there was some big jumbos
Excellent,
in here.
yeah. Man, that's a nice fish, Scott.
There you go, buddy.
Awesome.
Let's go see if we can't catch another one.
Yes.
Bring it.
Ice Team Tactics, brought to you by Arctic Cat. Share our passion.
I'd like to take a moment to talk about heaters. There's a lot of different heaters out on the market out there, all different types of sizes, applications, many, many, many different options. In our guide service, we use the Bigfoot a lot, which is a hub style shelter. We found that the Big Buddy really heats that up quite well at a whopping 18,000 BTUs. Keep you very comfortable and takes very little time to heat it up. That's our go-to for the hubs and the larger shelters. They work excellent. When you get more into a mid-sized trap, something along the line of the Portable Buddy works excellent in the Denali size traps, puts out a whopping 9,000 BTUs, heats that shelter up very quickly, adjustable for different BTU ranges, so you can keep yourself nice and warm and comfortable. Myself, I run and gun a lot, have to stay ultralight, compact, and portable. My personal go-to is the Little Buddy. Puts out 3,800 BTUs, more than sufficient to heat any of the smaller size traps. You know, the new modern heaters have so many safety features on them now. You do not want to use the old-fashioned cook stoves. Those are not safe. Carbon monoxide poisoning is a very, very serious problem if you're enclosed in a trap. Most all the modern heaters have safety features which will automatically shut them off when they're knocked over, when your oxygen levels are depleted. We want to be safe, productive, and have a good time out there while being comfortable.
Having narrowed down some of the bigger fish, be it bluegill or crappies,
Oh, there's one.
to the edge of a weed line in the deeper water of a setback off the main channel of the Connecticut River,
You grab that, bud?
this artificial jigging bite is definitely showcasing exactly how special of a fishery these smaller water sections of a giant border river can be.
What a fish.
Oh, baby, look at that hog. Oh, man, that is a honey. Yeah, man, that's what we're talking about. That's a honey. Look at that hog. Right on the edge of this weed bed, just like we've been hitting them. It's the only place we're getting these good ones. That's what we come to Connecticut River for there, bud. Those are sweet.
Of course, to get big results, sometimes it's the little things that can make all the difference, at least when it comes to your jigging presentation.
What a blast we're having down here on the Connecticut River this morning. Catching a lot of nice panfish. I want to share with you guys a tip that I use all the time that will make you a better fisherman. I noticed as I was coming up there that my jig is hanging straight down, straight up and down. And as I put this in the water, I'm going to show you the action. As you see right there, there's not much action. It kind of hangs down, you get a little bit of the tail action, but it really doesn't give it that horizontal presentation that the fish like. So what I like to do, you hear about the live bait fishermen always changing their bait every time. Every time I come out of the hole as a plastic fisherman, I grab my line and pull my knot directly towards the hook. And now if you look when I put it in the water, now that I fixed the bait, you put it in the water, and as you can see, you have a lot better horizontal presentation. And that bait, you can really swim that bait and finesse that bait a lot better. If you do this simple tip every time you pull your line out of the water, you will become a better fisherman and catch more fish.
Boy, we got them stacked down here this morning. Look at those fish showing. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. Here we go. Here comes one sneaking up. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Oh, feels like a good one. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. There's what we're talking about. Good Connecticut River perch. Look at that hog there, mister. Nice clean fish, beautiful colors. Yes, sir. This is what we come to the Connecticut River for. We've got a great fishery over here. We are blessed to have such a good fishery so close to home. This is when the fish are on, this is what we're catching over here on Lake Connecticut. I'm telling you, they're great. You guys got to come fish with us. You're gonna love it. It's great over here. This is what we're talking about, and they get better.
Ice Team would like to thank the wonderful staff of the Holiday Inn Express in Springfield, Vermont, featuring the best price guarantee or your first night's free. Visit them online for more detailed information at www.vermonthi.com. Ice Team would like to thank the following partners for their support: Arctic Cat, Clam, Gander Mountain, Ice Armor, Jason Mitchell Elite Series, Mr. Heater, Recycled Fish, Reed's Family Outdoor Outfitters, Thorn Brothers Custom Rods and Tackle, and Vexilar.